Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I randomly decided to film a reading vlog reading Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. I just decided to film a reading vlog about 30 minutes ago. That's why I don't have any makeup on and I'm ready for bed. It's just that I really fell in love with this series and I'm very excited to read about this, especially because it's enemies to lovers and you already know we absolutely love that trope. And so yeah, I just thought this would be a good book to do a reading vlog on. I know that I'm very late to the game, that everybody has already read this book and this series, but still I honestly have so much fun doing reading vlogs and just capture my reactions on camera. And also I've been really loving to watch annotation TikToks, the ones in which people just film themselves annotating the books and they look so aesthetic and so intellectual, and I kind of want to try it. I'm not gonna lie, it honestly scares me a little bit to write or to do something to my books. I'm a person who really takes care of their books. I don't like breaking the spines, I don't like bending the books, I don't like writing on it. I do annotate my books, but I basically just use I don't have it here, but the transparent sticky notes. So I just cut them in little strips. You can see it on TikTok because I do quote dumps over there, but I basically just put the sticky note where I want it and use brackets just to highlight that specific part, and that's it. So whenever I reread my books, if I still find the quote relatable, I can keep this sticky note over there, and if not, I can just peel it off and continue with my life. But since I've been watching so many annotation TikToks on my For You page, I kind of want to try highlighting my book as such, but it makes me real afraid because I have a previous experience with my 15-year-old self when she got it was the second life of Brie Tanner. So I randomly decided to take a highlighter. It was a pink neon highlighter and just highlight every single dialogue that would match the eclipse scenes. So basically between those books there's a scene in which, of course, it's the final battle in which, you know, the Collins find Brie and they are thinking about adopting her. And so I was just fascinated that the dialogues would repeat themselves between those books. So I took a highlighter. Wait, let me show you. Let me take my books. Okay, so here are my copies. I took the neon highlighter and I just highlighted everything that was exactly the same, and it looks so ugly. And when my mom saw it, she just was in shock, and after she called me on how awful it looked, I immediately regretted my decision because I just ruined my copies. And then the highlighter stopped working and I used a pink marker to continue. It was an awful moment and it hurts me to see what I did. But when I was 13 years old, I was so stupid, and now when I want to reread it, it's just painful to read these chapters specifically because it's a constant reminder of my stupidity back when I was 13. So that's why I'm traumatized and I'm so scared to annotate this book as such directly without post-it notes. So we'll see how it goes. I'll be really careful. I even have my ruler so that the underlining goes smoothly and not all wonky. So yeah, hopefully I like it. But yeah, I'm gonna be really careful with the highlighter because I've learned my lesson and I don't want to make the same mistake with this book as I did with Twilight. Okay, so I'm on page 10, so I haven't read that much, but for some reason I always thought from book 1 and 2 that the reason why Lucian and Sloan hated each other was because of something Sloane's parents did. I don't know why. I don't even remember where I got that from. And now I'm reading that that's the complete opposite. So first expectation broken. I don't know if that's good or bad. The way he's talking to her about her grief. I mean, he's being an ass. Like, why are you talking to her like that? He's not even touching his heart, knowing she's dealing with grief. And he's saying those things to her. I would honestly slap him because how dare you? Pixie? Why? Why Pixie? Oh my god! Not after he's telling all those awful things to her. He ordered her takeout because she hadn't eaten all day. Wow, he's really infuriating. The fact that I'm 27 pages in and he has already taken care of her so much. I love him now. I mean, he's really harsh towards Lauren, but how he's taking care of her. Just look at how much I have highlighted from his first POV. And I'm halfway through the chapter. Like, he's so sweet. What do you mean the man doesn't go to sleep until Sloan dies? Because that way he somehow makes sure that she's safe and so he can go to sleep peacefully. He says, it was a compulsion that did me no favors, considering the woman was a bookworm who read past midnight most nights. I was pathetic, secretly sharing a bedtime as if timing my lights out with hers somehow ensured that she was safe. They're in his office and she's sitting on top of his desk and they're teasing each other. They're probably not gonna kiss right now, but I really, really want them to. They're so close. Who the fuck interrupted? Of course they were gonna be interrupted. Knox just took out a period cramp simulator and he's gonna use it on Sloan or Lucy if they fight over anything during the dinner that they were invited to. I love the fan family that has been happening on this series. They're just so cute and the friendship in here, it's so wholesome. And the men in this series, oh my god, especially Nox and Lucian. Whenever the three of them are together, they're so funny. They're just like kids. Nox is threatening to electrocute Lucian and Sloan if they don't behave because Naomi gets stressed and he wants her to be happy and enjoy the dinner without worrying that Lucian and Sloan will pick up a fight. If I thought I couldn't feel more in love with Nox since the very first book, I felt even more in love in the second one during his wedding with Naomi, and now this is just the icing on the cake. He just goes. But I meant what he said. It's both of you or neither. And if I go back in there and have to tell my wife that you two couldn't even agree not to be assholes for however long it takes to shove a bunch of tacos into your face, she's gonna be upset and that'll make me fucking furious. I'll have no choice but to make it my mission in life to destroy you both. I can already tell that they're gonna be pushing their buttons just so that the other gets electrocuted. This is gonna be so much fun. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Nox is the best in this series. He goes, get it out of your system now, cause Waylay is sitting between you two. If my girl catches you being dicks to each other, she gets to shock the shit out of you. My girl, my wife, my girl, oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone is fighting and it's just so funny. Like, what is going on here? And he keeps saying that he broke her. What did he break? I want to know what happened between them so bad. I can so vividly picture the three men just getting all protective over their women. I just want a friendship group like that. And I can just vividly picture the three of them standing side by side with their gazes locked into their significant others and being all testosterone protective alpha male personalities, and also the fact that everyone is trying to protect everyone. All three men care for all three women, from the parents to the friends to the six people and even their children. They're so cute, and I just wish I just wish I was a part of them. They're all helping Sloan with her dating profile picture. Not only Lena and Naomi, Nash is working the lighting and Knox is directing the poses. Not Lucy Score playing with her titles here. Luan is going on a date and Lucian already knows it. And he's getting jealous, and I have a feeling he's gonna appear at any time soon. I think I have a pretty good idea on what happened, and I mean, I'm not sure if I feel like it was worth it, all that hate and all that trouble that they have been keeping on for 20 something years. I mean, I usually do hate when the goody two shoes character in the story just gets involved and always tries to solve problems by the law when clearly that isn't gonna work. But in this case, I'm not sure if it was worth it. I do understand that Lucian was trying to protect Loan from the fears he had towards his father, but like he just asked her to trust him to handle everything on his own, but he didn't really explain that she couldn't call the police because the head of the police department was friends with the father. But if he had just talked and explained that to Swan, I'm sure she wouldn't have called the police. What would you expect someone who really cares about you to do? To just sit back and relax and just wait for Lucian to come upstairs to heal his wounds? Of course not. Did his father really kill his mother? Where's his mother? I feel the scene is coming. They're in the hotel. They're finally gonna get a night together, or at least a kiss. Come on, I'm on page 278, which is at least halfway through the book, and they haven't kissed. Not at least once. The proposal is on the table. The proposal is on the table. Oh my god. Yes! We're gonna have them kissing. She just told him that she has been receiving threats and he's getting really protective over her. I gotta read to you what he said. So basically, someone is threatening Sloan, and so far just Nash knew about it, and now Lucian found out. He's pissed and he will do everything to protect Sloan, but she's not taking it seriously. She doesn't want him to worry, and of course he's like, you need to take that seriously, whatever. And he goes, listen carefully, Pixie. While my dick is in you, whatever you choose to call it, that makes you mine. And while you're mine, I get to know when someone's scaring you. It's not the most romantic thing ever, but it's just so sweet. And now that he knows that she's in danger, he's gonna be so protective over her. And not only him, but also Nox and Nash. I just love them so much. Okay, so if she ends up being with Lucian on this scene, I'm gonna be so mad. Because, I mean, this over here was cute, but first of all, I want more jealousy from him. Second of all, what he told her to break up with her was an assholey thing to do. And third of all, just want her to make it more difficult for him to get back with her, because why did he had to break up with her? Like, why the fuck did he do that? So hopefully she just ends up living with her date instead of with Lucian. Just this time. So basically, Nox and Nash are hitting Lucian because he fucked up. I mean, it's kind of immature and stupid that they're just hitting each other just because. But still, they're talking about her like she's her sister. Nash goes, you don't get to treat Sloan like she's some one-night fuck. Doesn't matter what went down between you two or how things end. You treat her with respect. Mic drop. My hair's so frizzy. It's just that I just showered and it got like that. Step goes, everyone smile and say dumbass. And he takes a photo of the three of them just fighting. And Nux goes, the second you think you're as good as or better than your woman is the second it all starts going to hell. And Lucian goes, so you're supposed to do what? Drag them down to your level? And Nox says, no, you fucking moron. You're supposed to spend the rest of your lucky ass life trying to live up to them. Can man please take notes on this? Oh my god. This guy is making me so mad because despite all the things that he's done for Sloan and that she's finding out right now and that's why he's fighting with him, he's not talking. He's not even arguing with her. He's just like, you need to go. You need to go. If you're finished, you need to go. Guys, there's something else. Just please admit your fucking feelings. He's making me so mad right now. Say something. Please, please, please say something. You know what? Screw him. Screw him. Nobody needs him. He's just so fucking stubborn. I want to hit him myself. I want a big apology. The fact that I'm taking this so seriously. Oh my god. Sloan is in danger. Seriously, Lucian's mom doesn't have any survival instincts. Dude, seriously. You've been warned by my woman. The fact that Sloan is just going fucking crazy to protect Lucian in the restaurant scene. I'm so proud of her. Not that I wanted Sloan to be tortured, but that was kind of anticlimactic. Anthony Ugo is now in jail and nothing really happened. Before that, Lucian won. Sloan is safe and sound. Guys, I finished and I don't know what to do with my life anymore. It is currently 2 a.m. so I'm not really thinking straight right now, but I just have so many feelings regarding this series that I really need to spit out. It's over. I'm just gonna miss reading about this. Okay, so about this series, I know we only did a reading vlog on the last one, Things We Left Behind, but I honestly love this series so much that I just wanted to say goodbye to this universe here in this video and overall give my thoughts on the whole trilogy. So yeah, I love this universe so much. Out of the three, honestly, I would say my favorite was Things We Never Got Over, just because Knox surprised me a lot and made me fall in love with him in the first book, and throughout the other two it just turned out to be the perfect man for me. So yeah, this one is definitely my favorite. But yeah, overall, this is definitely a 5-star series for me. As for Things We Left Behind, I loved the book. I loved Lucian with all my heart. As I was saying at the beginning of the video, I'm not sure if all the hate that Lucian had towards Sloan because of what she did and why she did it, I'm not sure if it's worth it, because she did it because she cared about him, and obviously you're not gonna sit back and see the people you love getting hurt even though they think they can handle it. Still, the enemies to lovers trope in this book is really good. The jealousy, also really good. The protectiveness from Lucian towards Sloan, really good. And I also like that Sloan has a very strong personality and overall knows how to take care of herself really well, not in the stupid way, but she truly knows how to deal with complicated situations. But yeah, I really devoured this series. I would have liked that they included a little bit more of the three couples in this book's epilogue, but that's honestly honestly a personal preference. I know that we did have a lot of scenes with the three couples in Things We Hide from the Light, and that was one of my favorite things from this book. This is actually my least favorite from the three, just because I prefer a grumpy enemies to lovers love story, and this one was more about golden retriever personality against Black Cat. It wasn't bad, but compared to the other two, this was way below. So in terms of rating in these three books, I would say this one number one, this one number two, this one number three. As for stars, I give this one 5 stars, 4 stars, and 3 stars. And as I said, overall, the series is a 5-star read for me. I love this universe. I love this fan family. If I could be in a literary universe, I would choose this one because I just want to be friends with these 6 people. And also with the side characters, with Steph, with Jeremiah, with the girls who work at the honky tonk bar. I want to be friends with everyone. I want to live in this small town so bad. So yeah, these are honestly my babies. Aside from the Dreamland Billionaire series that I also have in physical, these are also my trophies in my book collection. But yeah, it was a really good one. It was a great ending to the story, and those are my thoughts on the Knockmount series by Lucy Score. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend these books if you like small town romance, grumpy sunshine, millionaires, a little bit of mafia. You're gonna like this series so much. I'm gonna shut up now because I have a pretty good feeling that this video is gonna be really long. That's it for me for this video. If you want to see a little bit more of my day-to-day life, feel free to follow me on Instagram or TikTok. I'm also active on there, and I guess I'll see you in my next video. I really can't take this seriously with those guys shouting and singing. They're kind of... Someone is kind of getting over a breakup, apparently, because... Look at this girl. I mean, excuse me? Ay, pinches, no mames. Oye, güey, tienes toda la cama para ti, no manches. Carajo, ¿qué quieres? Uy, ya, güey, hazte para allá. Allá tienes tu lado, ya, órale.